I'm the marketing coordinator and I do community outreach for ValleyBike. So I'm in all 5 cities and towns and usually the universities and colleges talking about ValleyBike. It's been amazing. It was much better than we anticipated. The mileage was much higher. The bike saw 1.5 rides per bike through the season, and it was a very short season. It was June 28th is when we launched. We've had a lot of success with it. It was a struggle at first. We were going through our beta phase, and we worked out some of the kinks, and the end of the season was so smooth. People were loving it. Great reactions. Our social media has been very active when the season was open. And we tried to keep the buzz going over the winter as well to keep people excited for April 1st, our opening day. So because of the, landscape of Pioneer Valley, we found that it was best to bring in the electric assist bikes in other communities that had similar landscapes, that we had a mix of electric assist bikes, which we call pedelec, and regular geared bikes. People would just ride the geared bikes to get the electric assist bikes. Another thing is it does open that up to a wider population of people, such as myself. I have an autoimmune disease. I have arthritis throughout my whole body, and I hadn't been able to ride a bike in 10 years. Now, with ValleyBike, I can go 5 miles and still walk afterwards. So it's really been a godsend for myself, and I feel like that's why I can promote it so passionately. We wanted to wait to make sure that our beta phase was worked out before we started giving out the access passes. This was through a grant through the Community Foundation of Western Mass. They wanted to make sure they could assist us with making bike share available for all. So the access pass is $10, and you need to bring in proof that you qualify for either Mass Health Standard, SNAP benefits, or Section 8 housing. So any of those 3 things will give you the opportunity to be able to use ValleyBike, get an annual pass for $10, and the thing about the access passes is because we know sometimes people who live in the cities need to be able to leave the cities to get fresh food. We made the trips an hour-long, unlimited hour-long trips instead of 45-minute trips to try and help that. You can pay in cash. You'll have to meet me at one of my information sessions for that. So obviously using a debit card or a credit card is better. And what you would need to do to pay with a debit or credit card is call our toll-free number. So call our toll-free number, speak to a customer service representative, and they will email you all of the information that you need to fill out and sign, and you will email it back. We'll need your liability statement. You'll need to sign off on that and saying that you will do everything you're supposed to do. All the things that people signing up for other passes has to do, but this way it's done for you, and you actually work one-on-one with a customer service rep. When you meet me in person, we're going to do the same thing. If you don't have an email address, we're going to have to get you signed up, which is why I tried to do the access pass at the library. We'll get you signed up with an email address, and we'll be able to go from there, and I'll be able to accept a cash payment. If you have any overage fees, we're going to ask that you come within 60 days and pay those. So it may be a few dollars, a couple dollars. Still come in and check in with us. We'd really appreciate it. We wanted to make sure that, no bike share system can be successful without equity. And we really need to make sure that we're engaged with the entire community that we're in. And that is why we will make sure that this access pass is available for as long as ValleyBike Share is around. So the best way to do it is to start at www.valleybike.org and look at the website. And then if you want to sign up for an annual pass, that's where you would need to do it. if you want to sign up for any of the other passes, like a month, a day, or a single trip, you can do it on the app or at the kiosk. But I do suggest that you go to valleybike.org and look it over and see what the rules are and see what the benefits of riding the bikes are. And if you ever have any questions, I have safety information, I have maps, so come down to one of our information sessions. I'm doing it in all 5 towns that ValleyBike is in, cities and towns. And soon East Hampton is coming on, so it's going to be 6 cities and towns. We're hoping that launch will be the end of June or early July. If you want to know any more, feel free to go to the website or send us an email or visit me at one of these sessions, which I post on Facebook.